Morning chat. Today I'm pretty stoked. We're going to be doing another longer stream today because I need more content for the YouTube channel. So I will be starting a fresh file of Oxygen Not Included. I have never actually beat this game. I've gotten very far with one colony, but I started having problems with heat in the end game. I think I could have beat that, but I think it would have taken a lot of time to get that under control. So instead, I'm going to take a different route and try ranching, which is not the build that I did the first time I played. So this is very much going to be a learning stream for me as I continue to discover more about this adorable space simulator where you're stuck in an asteroid and trying to escape. I will be pausing periodically because this is for YouTube content, so I'm going to be jotting down notes about every hour so that I know where to break up the stream. I actually need 2 more social. Quick. That out of the way. So with that, we're going to kind of dive right in. I am using some mods for the game. I went pretty minimalist on mods. I try to go pretty minimalist and stick primarily only with quality of life mods. Particularly the first couple of run-throughs on these games. I think having the core experience of the game is good. Right back from some of my buddies that support each other with different activities, and they support. We're all starting our morning routine or ending our morning routine, as it were. So with that, let's go ahead and come up. Perfect. So the mods that I'm using are mostly quality of life, just to make advancing through the game faster. Probably the one I'm going to be using by far the most is favorite building. There aren't hotkeys in this game by default for specific custom build menus, so that I'm really looking forward to. So we're just going to go ahead and start a new game. Since this is my first time ranching, and frankly I'm still very much learning the game, we are going to be going with no sweat because I don't want to stress too much about whether or not the asteroid's going to kill me. I have a feeling that there's a very real chance I will do that myself by not monitoring my heat correctly, which is why I want to try ranching today. So with that, set my timer. We're sticking with just Terra asteroid. We'll just kind of take this as it is and go from there while this loads up. Silent. Find out together. Around an hour. So we're loading up into the asteroid. I did find some dupes previously. I don't like the name Stinky. We'll stick with Sven, Abe, and Gene. So here we have a dupe that is high on husbandry, we have a dupe that excavates and constructs well, and then we have a scientist. I'm actually not a huge fan of, well, Night Owl's fine. We'll just make sure that Gene's on their own schedule. So I did use a mod to basically find several dupes that I thought would be good for this run, and then I just saved the preset, that way you wouldn't have to see me the unfortunate ant farm. Anti-gravity abyss, that's got a ring to it. We'll stick with the anti-gravity abyss. Let's get rid of and just be anti-gravity abyss. I like it. We've got our original dupes going up, and our I'll leave that dialogue up. So this game and this playthrough is going to be a lot about micro goal setting and meeting that goal and basically as quick a time frame as possible. Since we are on no sweat, I don't need to be under time constraints outside of I just want to make sure that I'm doing things in a specific order to try and set ourselves up for the late game, which is what I did not do well in my initial run, which makes sense. It's the first time I was playing the game, so I kind of had no idea what I was doing. So I have done a lot of research, because that's kind of how I play these types of games, in different ways of designing your base and how you can get to different stages of the game quickly or efficiently. So this build is going to be around trying to generate as little heat as possible, because that's what I think is going to run kill my earlier game. So my first priorities on day one, I want to have a basic toilet, I want to have access to clean water, and I want to have 3 or 4 cots for my dupes to sleep in. So that is going to be our initial... it's going to make me watch these things, I think. That to be 1. I want that to be 2. That to be 3. So... saying that I can't afford anything. So we are going to have a lot of our rooms be 4 high and 16 wide. Just right out the gate. Actually, I think I probably that. And door. Cancel, cancel. So while our dupes are doing this, we'll take a look at our biome. We've got some fresh water right here, which is good. To see if we have any early mealwood. I don't see any. I think there'll be some here, so we want to get some early food. Give us a ladder. Want 2, 5, 4, 5. 9. Bottom. Oh, making that bottom is probably a waste of time, so let's... never mind. Forget it, dupes. Get us in anything. And dig this out. And we're going to put our original sleeping quarters down here. Want to have 4 cots down here. 1, 2. Not there. We'll get our cots up and running there. And I need a place for a toilet. So I think temporarily we're just going to put the toilet like right above. Some oxalite here. We want to get that into some water pretty soon. Speaking of water, let's get down into our water. Scaffolding there, so our dupes can't go over. That's kind of what we want to have for the first initial day. Let's go ahead and dig up some of this just to have access to some iron. By iron I mean copper. Ore is really what we're looking for there. Make sure all this. Here it's going to be tile, tile, door. Actually, this is just while we're building the base, so... I am gonna need that, aren't I? Singular truth. I'm glad that you like this game. I enjoy it, and I am quite terrible at it. So we're going to be trying to improve upon a previous design that we've had. So we're going to go ahead and pause here, because I want to set up a basic lavatory, which is just going to be something very simple. Do I not have... Apparently I just have an outhouse. else. So we're gonna go ahead and put that down. Oh, we need to set up our priorities. We totally forgot to do this. So Abe's on attacking, Sven won't do it. Research, ranch, which means probably farm as well for now. Digging, building on Abe, those are Abe's strengths. And somebody has a strength downgrade. So you will never do research. Right? That's one of the things that I love about this game. If you play on no sweat mode, it's kind of like you are your own worst enemy. And that's one of the things that I was just talking about, kind of leading into the game, is that I have a base that's in the end game, but I'm having serious heat issues. And I'm sure I could eventually solve it, but I think I would rather start a new colony and just be heat conscious from the get-go. I think I would have a more fun play experience, which is why I'm trying ranching. I know ranching is slower to advance the game, but you are able to get to various stages of the game with just being in a better situation. But that's what I plan on doing. So we've got our dupes priority set up. Now we need to set up a schedule. We actually need to add a new schedule for Gene, because Gene is Night Owl, and of course you're not going to tell me what that is off the top of my head. I don't remember when they sleep. There it is. Just +3 at night. Me, Gene. Bio. So just, okay, I just need them to be awake. We're gonna take these 1, 2, 3 bedtime hours. One, 2, 3, with downtime. This to be bath time, and the rest can work time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Perfect. There we go. Gene's a night owl. Go to bed, Gene. That's what you need to do. I've earned an achievement. Bed and bath. Look at that. Something wet, not unexpected. Let's go ahead and dig this out so they don't have to travel through that. And so kind of our initial plan is to just kind of start sketching out our base, so to speak. We want this to be like that. We want this to be our main shaft. So we've got basic toilet. I need a sink. Where is sink? Is that medicine? Yep. Set up a wash. And eventually I'm going to want one. So green. Then done this sooner. Just always forget that they're in different places. Let's make those a higher priority. You can prioritize different storage. Priority. And then I actually need a storage unit for my... I don't remember where exactly we can put our off-gassing bins. I think it's a big deal. We basically need to set up a situation where we've got water and polluted water. So this will be our initial water supply. Need a place to dump polluted water, which we'll probably end up doing up here because this looks like our slime biome. And there's going to be a lot of polluted water up here. So our polluted water is going to end up being on this side of our base. It's hard at work. Oh, we need a pump. That. Unoccupied space. So I think we're going to need some space for it. Okay there, but let's actually get rid of that. I'll put a pump right here. Left. Right. And because we want this to be up and running as quickly as possible, let's do it right there. And we're going to make this a higher priority because we want them to start supplying water here so that we get this bit under control. So we are going to create a... But make storage bin before. Alright, we've got competing hotkeys. Didn't know we could do that. Learning. So anyway, storage bin. We want this oxalite to stay fresh. So we're going to put that as well as a few other things here in the storage bin. I'm going to go ahead and dig this out. Also want to start building what is going to become our main shaft, or design our main shaft anyway. 5. I feel you, little buddy. I feel it. Fire pole, blank, base, ladder. Next room. So basically we have this 6 wide middle shaft. It's going to be our main vertical transport up and down. I don't remember which biome that is. But we will. So our next step is to get research up and running. We're going to put, let's start with our research right here. And we want to take advantage of the light from the printing pod. Oh, we had a collapse, so we need to fix that. Set this at priority 6 so they do it first, because these are not operational. We had a collapse of the materials that these were on. Anyway, station, I think. Yep, basic research station. And that means we're going to need basic power. So we're going to run a manual generator, a battery. I'm going to go ahead and make these tile. Then our power is going to run from there to there. We're going to run it down and up. We'll get our dupes starting to research. The first one that we're probably going to get is basic farming so that we can start setting up a long-term supply of food. Kind of our next goal at this point is to make sure that we continue to explore, but that also we continue let's cancel. See? Oh, there it is. We got there. Oxalate, we need to put... I wish you could search these. Filtration. Nope. Is oxalate. It's a consumable ore. Here it is. Here goes Jean, working while the others are asleep. Out of here. What are we doing on oxygen? Pretty good. I'm gonna have a build up a bit down here. This out. This is gonna be our mess hall over here, so we'll probably go ahead and start kind of setting that up. To keep exploring so that we at least know what's around us. Get into there. We're looking for mealweed. Got a couple here. So we'll dig these up and that will start our mealwood farm. It's probably going to be pretty high above where this is right now. Need to rearrange some things on my desk. Oh, I need to select a research. We said basic. Then colony development? Basic fun. My researcher? Jean is my researcher. You're smart. Look at you. Getting to work. Alright, we've got the blueprint. I definitely don't think we are ready for another dupe early on. Unless one of these is amazing. The bookie shell. Cute. And you've become food. Maybe you didn't produce food. Well, I didn't want you running around my bit, so there we go. We need to... this is like long-term where I want the washroom to be, so we'll probably go ahead and just set that up real quick. We want this to be the 4x16 there, and then I'm going to do this. So I've got note to myself. Rooted. We may just actually go ahead and move these down here. Make this an actual room. It's here. And then let's go ahead and do... dig this out. I want to start making this some kind of a mess hall, because that's easy morale early. I also want to get our mealwood farm going. So I want this section here to be our mealwood farm. And the reason for that is we are going to have our industrial complex, so the buildings that make a bunch of heat, down here. And we basically want our farm to be as far away from that as possible, because as it generates heat, that is going to eventually trickle up into our base if we don't prevent it, which we are going to take steps to do. But the longer we can delay that, the better it is for us. Actually, I'll V instead of C there. So we are going to go ahead and add tile door. I'm going to want this to be for we're eventually going to want this room to be quite big. I don't want it to be something like that, but to start off with, let's do this. File. Copy our door. I guess we can't copy our door. Copy. Here it is. I thought that was in this game. And to start with, we're going to probably be using plots. Oh, do we already need a hard digger? We already need somebody with hard digging. But hopefully our digger will get to that pretty. Can at least get to here. So research. We have finished basic farming. We want power regulation. Get a smart battery so that our dupes aren't wasting their time. Which means we also need to get into the computer. Am I missing it? For computers. Super. Here it is. Employment into supercomputer. In colony development, I assume that there was a like research tree. So, whoops. Do we want farm tile first? Now let's get that set up. We can take some time getting the mealwood set up. They'll work towards this. Hey boy, have you taken damage? Are you fighting with the poke shell? Is that what that? Nice chit chat. Put on oxygen. On power. Here's fine. We finish research? Oh, Oh no, because we had 2 queued up. That's right. And this is going to be a low priority dig. Run out of other things. He's asleep. Oxygen is an issue over here. Being a little concerned about how much oxygen our dupes actually have available to them. There was a lot of O2 around our base. There's somewhere we can... There's some breathable oxygen here that hopefully will be able to. Farm up and running, that's very exciting. Banner plot. While we're waiting, let's do meal prep. Actually does give us those farm tiles. We'll get on that. We'll get some farm tiles in here. How many calories do we have? We need to kind of keep exploring to make sure that we keep getting more fruit, fruit, fruit. Get our mess hall up and running here shortly. It's probably going to be the last technology that we research for a little while because we need Gene to actually be helping with the digging and the constructing at this point. Explore. Over there. Old. Not sure what biome that is. Full steam vent. We will eventually get into that. Be a while. Good water below us. I don't want to get up into here. Gotta get through the... we had a fall. Suspect as well. I think we need to get some oxygen. Troops are not having fun. Okay, so let's get this set up. Actually want it. There are stations? Oh hey, we have the supercomputer. Yep. Just didn't build that. Definitely should have done that. So we want to get this box moved. Out of the way. I think we might have our jumbo battery now as well. Nope, we just have our regular battery. Let's get a jumbo. Research. Jumbo. Oh, I didn't get power regulation? Thought I got that already. Well, that was a mistake. We are going to go ahead and put... because I want our dupes while they're researching and on the battery to be able to be in here. Be okay. They're going to spend a lot of time there. Food. Farm tile. So you basically need 5 plants per dupe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5. Let's cancel that one. And these need to be too high. Yep. Food. These we're going to have mealwood. We're going to be getting our mealwood farm set up. I want to auto harvest that. Auto harvest this. Who has a skill? Abe, are you my digger? 'Cause that'd be great. Really want you to have hard digging. Oh, and you know what? Give you hard digging hat. That'll just make you the happiest. Good work, Abe. We appreciate you. I think I need to be finding more food. Vitals? We need about 4K, 12K a day. So we've got 2 days worth right now. So we really need to start finding some alternative sources of food. Bunch of plants down here. Probably not explore enough, so I should get on. Let's get over into here. And a tile. Just dig right in. Yep, that's all at 5. I'm gonna have... I don't have seeds for this yet. Wait on these. We have a dupe with another skill. We have Gene. You're gonna keep doing researching. Researcher. Look at your hat. It's so fancy. All those diamonds. Good job, Gene. That needs to be connected to the little fire. So power. Fire. Oh, yep. Wire can't be run through kind of tile, so here we are. They're okay with no research being selected right now. They've got plenty of things to be doing. Particularly getting more food. We might have to hunt some Draco. Dupe skill. Sven is our rancher, so we're gonna get it farming. We need to get you your hat. Have your very fancy straw farming hat. I need somebody to please. Thank you. Algae over here. So now we're starting to make some of that. What research has mesh tiles? Eventually I will want to get to that. So when we go to set up our more advanced bathroom to that. So we want to keep pushing our we actually can't get up into so great. So what we're going to do is now we're going to kind of plan out this side. Maybe not that far. Where did I just dig? There's 16. Basically want to create our reservoir of water here. Probably want to put it here. So there's 16. Thinking this is our reservoir for unclean. To be 4, so tiny room size. Go up a bit. So let's do hatch ladder system up into that, and we're going to start draining this water into this area. How we build that? Nope, that was supposed to be C, not G. Cancel that for now. Just want them to start in this work. Come at it from the bottom. We can start funneling our polluted water into here so that we can start to use it as needed. In tandem with that, let's finish our mess hall. Battery, can I just... Nope. Need to deconstruct that. Our jumbo battery. Just makes it so that dupes spend less time on that. We have blueprints. Already struggling with keeping people fed, so we're going to hold off on that. And then where is to deconstruct that for now. And then we're going to get a supercomputer. Power, wire, here. Check that one wire. Poor Gene, just running like crazy trying to make sure that this stays powered. There we go. Now we're powering this jumbo battery. Trying to make our dupes just more efficient. So for an early mess hall, we eventually want to just kind of get to the situation where we've got our mess tables here along the side. Go ahead and do that. There it is, mess table. So 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and have an extra in case we get an extra dupe. Peel that off. We'll start to make this our mess hall. Uproot. Auto harvest. Harvest ready. Perfect. Auto harvest this guy. Got some mealwood growing. Do we have more mealwood seed? No, we really need to find more mealwood seed. Muckroot. 2. Getting stress and morale. So really we're looking for muckroot and mealwood. Pineapple. Pinja. Some more muckroot there. Let's go that out. Oh, not you. I think we just uprooted it. That's unfortunate. Get us over into here. It's doing okay. Best in our farm. Continuing to find a decent amount of calories. Keep finding more. We do want this to eventually be that. To have a door. Full doors going like this. First station. Sure. Have a water cooler here. I'm actually going to disable that. We basically just want to create a room bonus in here for our dupes. Never that out, so we should. Find more mealwood seed. More mealwood in general. So this reservoir is going to allow us to start getting all of this in here. We even have some paku, which is really cool. We'll just let them hang out there. I feel like we need to vent this gas. Sleeping somewhere where... Vent this gas down. Bring some oxygen up. Wouldn't be surprised if... Yep. when they're asleep, they take damage. So let's actually make this a higher priority. Be done on 7. Beans on it. Yep, know about scheduling, thanks. So where is room overlay? We have 2 critters in here? Or a mess hall. Oh, we need to get this built. We have that. Go ahead and get our washroom set up. We'll put polluted dirt in a storage container in here. More meal wood. It's exciting. So again, we need 5 plants per dupe. But right now, we're not even feeding 1 dupe with our farm. It's all fell. Oh no. Got ourselves a mess hall. So once we get a decor item in here, we'll actually have this, and we might have to. Here. Oh. This needs to be left. Actually want them to have a way to get through here without going through here and constantly washing their hand. Oh, we need to disable this. Disable building. You don't want them to be delivering water to this, it just wastes a bunch of time. Hi, Boris. Hi, bud. Hello. Hello. Okay, you're clawing me. Please stop. Boris hears me talking. I think he wants to come hang out. You've already been fed, bud. You're okay. You're okay. Cat is giving me an earful. The end of the world for some reason. Tiny room. Where our food storage is. Let's get that in. Oxygen is better. Improving anyway? What? Oh. Oh. Cool. Then I want to get these in. Hey. My desk, come on, please. Please do not knock stuff off of my head. Alright, well, cat just knocked a bunch of stuff off my desk. This to a position you can't reach. Force is feeling a certain way right now. Probably upset that I'm streaming. Let's get down into this. Palm lily, mirth, peppermint. Really, we just need to find more. Let's the lower priority dig. That. Dig of opportunity. How are we doing on food? We've got 32k. See what we've got here. George2872, thanks for the follow. I hope that you are enjoying your day. It's much appreciated. Creativity, excavation, agriculture. I don't hate. Don't care about science. Uncultured. I think we go ahead and pick up our 4th dupe. So Ada, welcome to the fam. And I think we'll probably wait for quite some time at this point to pick up another dupe. Let's go ahead and dig this out. Get our here. See new folks in the chat, always fun. Here. Draco, we're just gonna go ahead and get this out of here for food. Meat. Go ahead and sweep that. We have somebody with a skill. Ada, you came with a skill. We want you on. Actually, don't have a cook yet. Won't do decorating. Singular, if you stream it, make sure that you post on Pith because I'll probably be around tonight. I don't know that I'll be streaming tonight, but I'll likely be around tonight. We eventually need somebody that gets... That's probably not you. Probably want you digging originally, and then you're going to also be a farmer. You're going to be digging and farming. For right now, we just need you expanding the base and exploring. How are we doing up here? Getting there. Sorry, I thought my phone was on silent. Apparently that doesn't set the timer. So we've been going for about an hour at this point, and we've got a decent base started. We've got a lot of it laid out. We are starting to get our plants up and running. We want to focus on our farm as much as possible because that's going to be our way of getting to ranching. So we need to really make sure that that stays moving forward. From here, we're going to continue to work on our base structure. So thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for future content, and check us out on Twitch for some of our streams.